Yo, 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 yo! We back at it. Listen, Draymond Green and Kendrick Perkins, stop it. Stop it. I see y'all going back and forth about who this, who that. Draymond called him a coon. Then Perkins got on there and said, no, I ain't no coon. You ain't going to be hollering at me like that, talking to me like that. Listen, both of you guys are respectful NBA players. Draymond, you're a 4-time champion. There's no need to even go into what Kendrick Perkins is talking. Kendrick Perkins, ain't no need for you to worry about what Draymond do. He's a player. He's a player. You were a player, but you're not a player anymore. Now you're in this seat like me, dog. Don't take it too personal. Got a special guest coming up. Sometimes people just pop in and just become a part of what we have going on here. We'll be back. Where my dog's at.
I remember going to the Tennessee camp.
Oh, this is a great story.
And I had locked everybody up. Yeah. Like, literally, I was licking my chops, and I'm like, yo.
Jarvis and Ozell were there, right?
Everybody was there. Like, yeah. I'm like, all y'all get in line. Like, everybody, come on. I'm going to go
get back in line.
I'm going to go rep after rep. And then it really kind of turned into a show where none of the DBs wanted to go. Yeah. None of the receivers wanted to go. It was literally, then it turned to me and Jarvis.
Right.
Just one-on-one. You know what I mean? So,
whenever Tyrann Mathieu's ready for that challenge, this is something that he's talking about out loud. Now,
yes, he's speaking into existence.
We will talk to him about this afternoon. So we'll ask him how real this stuff is. But he's just in the way that I know him, and like I said, we've got a relationship that's lasted about 10 years from covering, media member to athlete, and we're not good friends by any means, but I feel like I know him a little bit. He's not saying stuff like that without really being serious about it. If he's thinking that right now, and with the affirmative tone that he is speaking that with, like, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah. He's not bluffing.
Really, no. He's if this is something that he really wants, he'd be great at it. He would be a great coach. He would be a great motivator.
Kennel. We in the kennel, and in the kennel was the first guest. He said he was gonna pop in. I go outside to grab the phone and come back in, and my dog pulling up. So guess who's in the building? What up, Kel? What up, baby?
You already know I'm back. I told you when we were sitting down chilling the other night, I was gonna just pop in, enjoy myself on the show.
That's what happened when you come in here and listen. We creating things. We still not where we want to be. We creating another little cutout in this here. What we got going on with the crew. What we gonna call this segment? We're gonna call this segment "Reach Out to My Dog." We gonna reach out to my dog. So we got on the phone one of the big dogs, This guy here, man. My fondest memory of him, well, besides playing football, he was a damn hoop. But was him taking his damn shoes off in the indoor when he didn't want to run no more, and sat cross Indian style on the ground. And was like, I ain't doing shit. The one and only Brandon Winey. B-Dub, what up, dog?
Man, I'm up in here looking at this old picture, and all I can say is all eyes on 3. Hey, what's up?
What it do, bro? What's up, man?
Man, hey, I'm enjoying my summer. I'm relaxing in this AC. I ain't listening to what they saying on the news about turning on 78. I got my thermostat on 74.
I'm trying to tell you. You ain't saving no energy.
I got one question for you, Winey. How are the kids, my friend?
Oh, man, my kids are great, man. We went down there to Disney World. I probably lost about 42 pounds.
Walking around, huh?
Go to a 38 weight.
But that was a positive thing, though.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely a positive thing. I might need to go to Disney World 3 times a year.
Just to drop it.
And you killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. The kids had a great time down there. They got to hang out with Mickey Mouse for a little while. And, shit, man, I'm back in Louisiana at my mom's house, man. And I'm just enjoying getting ready for this 4th of July weekend.
You in Lake Charles?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Man, I was just in Baton Rouge yesterday.
You ain't holler at your boy I want here.
I should have hooked up with y'all. I'm going to tell you, man. Let me tell y'all something. Now, you know we all old. Kev, you got a chance to play in all them Super Bowls. Ro, you got you a couple of rings. Hell, I ain't got no rings.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something that made my day yesterday, and I want to share it with you guys on y'all podcast, and y'all call me up. Okay.
Share it with me, dog. People want to know.
I'm coming down I-10, and I told my wife, I said, where you want to eat at? I said, I want to go somewhere that's famous to me in LSU. So it was out of Lewis and TJ Ribs. Mm-hmm. I know they got all them other restaurants out there, but man, you know, I hold Lewis dear to my heart with them potatoes with that cheese on there. And then you got them chimichangas over there at TJ Ribs.
That's true.
We picked TJ Ribs.
That is true.
And,
that's not bad. You can't go bad right there.
So I go on over to TJ Ribs, and they had to remodel the place and all. So I'm looking around. So the lady asked me, she said, what you looking for? I said, well, shoot, I used to have a picture up in here. I don't see it. So she was like, well, you know what? We remodeled it. I said, I'm not tripping. Hell, I might have just run my course. Yeah, them young boys, national championships and all that. I can't compete with that. So she said, yeah, I understand. So I showed her a picture off of my phone what the picture looked like. So we went on with our dinner. We ate. It was real good. The service was excellent. And as I was leaving, I was walking outside. The lady come run outside. She said, hey, we found your picture.
What?
Oh, I ran back up there. You know, I got to get a video. I got to do my own podcast on this damn picture. So I went on up in there, and boy, they done moved my pictures to the coach's room. Boy,
he done moved up the ladder, huh?
VIP, right?
Yeah.
There, hell, I'm in great company, and I'm still in TJ Ribs. Hell, I had to share that shit with y'all. Man, it made my day, man. Hey, it was like I won the damn Super Bowl yesterday.
Yeah, but that shit matters, though. It matters, though, because just like you coming through with your family, you did something at LSU. You also have a legacy. It's good when your kids can see that, bro.
And man, when my son wanted to take the picture home, I said, oh, no, man, we got to leave it here. We got to let
we get them a duplicate, dog.
In Del Valley see this picture when they go in the coach room. So now it ain't anybody going to see the picture. It ain't just in the restaurant. They done moved me into the VIP room, y'all.
Right. Nothing but important people going to see that picture.
I'm talking about behind closed doors. You got to be somebody to get in that room here. And shit, it made my day, man. And I'm going to tell you, man, my love for LSU is so live, man.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man.
years, and to go in that restaurant because, bro, I don't know if you remember, but when you came on that recruiting trip, that first night I had you in Big T.
Yeah, I remember.
And I hung out with y'all that night. I knew they was gonna hook you up with the big dogs and the big dogs. The deal. You know, I knew that. But shit, that first night I just wanted to hang out with you and Big Terry, man. And I stayed up all night in that embassy suite with y'all.
We had a good time.
Get y'all something to eat. It was late night. Y'all was hungry. I went get y'all something to eat. And man, we talked all that night. And shit, that next day we went to TJ Ribs. So TJ Ribs, I always been a part of LSU in the recruiting. And man, to go up in there and see that and be able to show my kids. No, I started having kids late in life. So they didn't get to see none of this football stuff.
Man, that's good to hear because that's a tradition that like we started as a coaching staff playing where you had to sign like a plaque or something if you felt like you'd done something during the course of the week to help the team win a football game.
Yeah.
And some guys wouldn't get up to sign that. And like I told them, I said, it don't matter what part you were in the week as far as how you helped the team. But you never know when you're gonna come back to LSU. Like Winey said, and your kids gonna see that.
Right, bro.
And no matter what, if you was a first team or if you was a backup or never played at all, that means something. That means a whole lot.
Man, because man, one thing I like about legacies that we all get a chance to set in life. One thing is, man, when you go to a great university, man, there's always guys that's gonna be better than you was. That's gonna come through there. And man, I came to LSU in '96, man. To still have anything on the wall in a restaurant, man, it's been over 25 years and I'm still in a restaurant. Oh, man, you can't tell me nothing. Man, I drove home and I might have broke the law yesterday. I don't know how fast I was going. I was looking at the street now, but I was feeling good, man. I felt good yesterday.
Hey, B-Dub.
Huh?
I'm going to ask you one question, dog, about, and I remember you being one of them guys as far as like a technician. I remember you always showing motherfuckers that punch, that famous punch that you had. They used to get the ends twisted. And you look at the offensive lineman now, because I know you was a student of the game when it comes to knowing your position. What do you think about the difference in the offensive lineman now as opposed to when you played, dog?
Well, I'm going to tell you, man, that ain't mean up front. Man, we was mean up front. You know, man, when you got all eyes on three in the backfield, shit, man, you better be mean up front. You know, they had a lot of greats come before me that showed me how to be mean up front. When I look at the kids now, man, you know, technique is everything.
Yeah.
And I watched the old line last year, man. You know, that kick, man, when you got that defensive end in that wide nine, and if you as an old lineman can't look at that wide nine and say, you know what, I'm gonna take 2.5 kicks, he gotta come to me. If you don't know that before the ball snap, you already lost that rush. And that's what I see in the new guys. I don't believe they educated to know how many kicks you gotta take before you make contact with that defensive end. And, you know, man, of course, kid, you know, the game has changed a lot. You know, these guys winning the big games, playing in the big thing. So, no, I can't compare my game to that. But knowing that I went against, shit, I remember my first start was against Florida, man, down there. And shit, Javon Curse was coming off the head. Tony Rutledge at the line. Man, if you could block them boys, man, you can block anybody in the world.
You ain't lying, the freak, boy.
And you so, you know, the game today has changed, but I look at them tackles, man, and they not taking the right steps, man. You know, You know, I learned from Rick Trick, and I wasn't cool with Rick Trick. Hell, I don't even like Rick Trick. If I seen him today, hell, I might catch a charge. Nah, I'm just but he taught me something. He taught me how to kick. You know, it's almost like punt protection.
Yeah,
right.
Kick it back. And, you know, once you learn the edge and you know that guy got to come through you, then that is the kick that you're supposed to take. And then in the SEC, you can't kick out to those guys. Those defensive ends too athletic to go meet them up, head up 50-50.
Creating too much space.
I learned something in college, man, to where I played 25-75. 25 inside and 75 outside is what a man gonna be. And I don't see that right now. I don't see that. That's the game.
That's the first hearing
and
that.
I don't know who coaching them. Hell, I want to pull up. Somebody get coach on the line and tell them I want to come show them what the hell they need to be doing. Because, hell, you ain't got to be in this lesson right here to block any defensive end in college football.
I can put it to you this way, Big Wine. The line coach they got right now for the past 2 years, he's coaching that. But
man, when I met the line coach, I'm gonna tell you, when I met him, man, I thought he was a player. Hell, he ain't even got the right clothes as a coach.
when you met the line coach,
that boy some better LSU attire, man. He had that gray shirt on. I thought he was an old walk-on guard when I met him.
Which one you talking about?
You old line coach.
What a name!
When you met him?
I know he come from Arkansas. I don't know his name.
Okay, all right. You met Brandon. So he looked like a player to you?
Yeah, he looked like a player to me.
Oh, no, Brandon looked like a player with them knock knees.
he be wearing them old gray T-shirts at practice, sweating and shit.
He may think he about to get back down in there, but he ain't about to do it.
Oh, no.
Damn sure ain't about to do it. Yeah, he a good coach though, and
no, I like him. I like him, man. You know, at the end of the day, man. You know, when I watch football, man, and you know, Facebook make it hard because if you done played in the league, you got friends from all the teams.
Yes.
So I got a lot of friends from Ole Miss, Alabama, Mississippi. And they talk a whole lot of shit on the Facebook. Right. So that's all we got. I need us to be good so my shit talking on Saturday could be good.
I know what you mean, dog.
And so, you know, as I look at the program,
what you think about it?
These kids getting paid. Hell, they ain't gotta worry about Bo Bonds. Ain't nobody going to Bo Bonson off. You know, when we was over there, we stayed in Bo Bonson off. If you ain't go to Bo Bonson off,
you wasn't doing nothing, huh? You ain't doing shit. You won't go. If Bo don't call you, you ain't doing nothing.
You was doing everything right.
Everything
if Bo
right.
didn't call you.
Bo Bonson office. Shit, you ain't getting no burn on the field. Shit, Bo Bonson.
That's real.
LPI.
Oh, God.
Hey. Bo Bonson, the LPI, he had a 98% ratio rate.
Conviction.
Probably you going to Bo Bonson on. So, you know, you got these kids, man.
You're right, though. Ain't no going to see Bo no more.
You got kids,
Bo
man.
still got a job.
Oh, man, I seen Bo Bonson on campus the other day, man. I don't know what he do. He ain't complying them kids.
No, he ain't, my friend.
Nah, ain't no more of that police. Police gone.
Hey, Kevin.
Whoa, what's up?
I want to bring up a story.
Come on, bring it up.
You remember when you was riding through campus in that purple Porsche with them white girls?
Hold on.
How many miles you got on Dale Ripper before Denardo told you to get your ass out that car?
A purple Porsche.
That boy said a purple Porsche. Hold on. What year this was?
Are you talking about a different car?
He might be talking about Chevelle or something.
I don't know what year it was.
What purple Porsche, dog?
Man, Kev had them bars
He must be talking about that candy lack or something. He ain't talking about no purple Porsche.
Porsche. I don't think I've ever driven a Porsche before in my life.
What year that was?
Look here, man. I don't know what year it is because I don't want to incriminate anybody on the phone.
It's over with.
It's over with.
Hey, but boy, it was about the spring of '96. He was riding through campus.
I wasn't there. Yeah, I can't even say
drop top with the white glove.
That was something else.
Oh, no, that wasn't that.
Hold on.
Nah. You know how I mean? We always was a family. Basketball, any sport together, we always shared. We was family. Right. And I just swapped cars with one of the basketball players. Right. And the basketball player had a Mustang. It wasn't a Porsche. It was a Mustang, Big Winey.
It was a Mustang.
Drop top Mustang. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what the fine Porsche. Hey, man, I thought it was a purple Porsche.
And it was red.
It was red. If Kev had a purple Porsche in '96, well, I ain't gonna lie though, dog. That candy bitch was hard.
Man.
Oh,
Kev had
Candy
so many
Appalachia,
cars. Kev between Cecil Collins and Kev.
Hold on. There was a difference between me and Cecil.
There was a big difference.
Running back at LSU.
There was a big difference between me and Cecil.
You had to have 2 whips to be a starter at LSU.
What you mean 2 whips? What 2 whips I had, one?
Kev, you had that old school Monte Carlo. That
was a Chevelle.
That was that Malibu.
The floor with them blades on that. You think
with them super pokers on that bitch.
Yeah, I remember, Kev.
Hey, hold on. Hey. How you remembering?
Well, shit, because look here. Let me tell you how I remember.
Hey.
I remember we was headed to Patterson and you had a blowout and your Ford Explorer turned around going in the other direction. You remember that? Boy, God been with us a long time, way before we thought God was with us.
I promise you. That? I promise you. Yes, indeed.
Hey, Winey. Yeah. Hey, I saw a picture the other day. We ain't gonna talk about this, but I saw a picture the other day. You when we were walking at the Strawberry Festival, dog. You remember that?
The Strawberry Festival?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember Strawberry. Yeah, Strawberry, Simcoe. Man, look here, man. Let me tell you something, man. I'm glad we on air because you see, people don't know how real Kev was, man. Kev was a good dude, man. He wasn't just good on the football field. Off the field, he was so real. He took us young boys in, man.
He did, bro.
Every time we went back, we didn't have to ask for nothing.
I said the same shit when I had him on here a couple weeks ago. Same shit that it was with that boy. It ain't about football. It ain't about football. It ain't about football. It'll never be about football. You feel me? It's about off, like you say, off the field, like the moments that really fucking matter. You know what I'm saying?
Look
that's
man.
what it's about.
Man, if it wasn't,
everybody got a story like this too, Kev. Just to be honest with you, everybody got a story like this shit.
If it wasn't the Crawfish Fest or the Greek Show weekend where we hanging out at the park on Sunday, hey man, Kev set it out for us in college, man. I'm so glad. You could go to college, man, and you can have a good time. But if you ain't got a Kev Faulk on your team, shit, you picked the wrong college. I'm telling you. Man, I ain't lying.
You know what that was for me though?
I appreciate all them good times, man.
You know what that was for me though, Winey?
What it was?
It was what my mom always taught me all the time. You want to be friends with people? Show them who you are. Show them your personality. And they going to follow. And that's all I did. That's all I did. Because
that's all you did, bro.
On Saturdays, whenever we would go to war on the football field, I know who had my back.
Yeah.
I know who had my back.
I mean, shit. And man, I'm going to tell you, if I could go back and, because, man, after you left and and shit, it was just Roe and me and a couple of other guys. I had regrets. I had regrets at school because I didn't get along with the new coach that came in.
Right.
I had regret going into my senior year. But you know what I learned is, man, in life, they put it's a lot of adversity that's gonna be thrown at you at life. And you gotta figure out how you gonna take that adversity and apply it to your life now. See, had I never went through that adversity in college, I wouldn't be prepared today in life. And man, playing sports and things not always going the way. Because I remember when Roe came to LSU, man, Roe should have been the starter when he got there after hurt. But that ain't how the adversity went. Somebody had a different plan. And shit, man, at the end of the day, man, when you could take that adversity and apply it to life today, man, I didn't make millions of dollars in the league. But I never worked for the man. I never had a job. And hell, I've been in business for myself since I got out the NFL.
For sure. Bless you.
So I didn't need to make the millions in the NFL. Hell, right. I'm living good right now today, and I ain't have to do all that because I learned how to overcome adversity.
Bingo.
And that's what sports do for us, 100%. Man.
Once
you learn that, man, bro, it ain't the money that's gonna make you happy. It's knowing the answer of overcoming adversity that's gonna make you happy.
100%, big dog.
I'm happy, man. I ain't never had a job.
Yeah.
Kids ask me, man, where you work at? Shit, nowhere. I ain't never had a job. Because I took what I learned and I applied it in everyday life, man, and God opened doors that I never thought he would open.
100%.
You know? And so, man, I'm going to tell y'all, I like what y'all doing over here on this podcast. I sure hope y'all invite me a couple of more times because, hell, I got a lot of shit to talk about now.
Oh, we going to have you on, dog.
We need you in person.
Yeah.
I definitely need to pull up in person.
Yeah. You already know, man.
I always been the guy that like to talk. And hell, sometimes you got to put a piece of duct tape over my mouth to shut me up because I'm going to run.
Hey, that's why we want you on here. You already know. And you going to tell the truth. That's what we want. We want the truth and transparency, homie.
Let me ask y'all something, man. What y'all think about the quarterback situation that we dealing with at LSU?
The quarterback situation right now is you got three. They saying they got three quarterbacks, but I don't think they got three quarterbacks.
You got that kid that been in college 7-8 years. You would think damn, you been in college 8 years. You should be the one.
Hey, you talking about Miles Brennan?
Shit, he been over that shit. He about old this goddamn.
Yeah, but you know what, B. Wine? If you look at Dem Brock and you look at Coach Kelly and look at the quarterbacks that they've had in their past, even with him coming from Cincinnati, they've had quarterbacks that could move. They've had quarterbacks that press. Now, I don't know if they're going to say, okay, there had to be some kind of conversation when Miles coming back and with the kid from Arizona coming into the play. How that threw in a monkey wrench into it, but from what I understand, for them here is down to two guys, and that's the two guys that can move.
How I feel about the situation is, man, I think we need to have somebody that can move in that pocket. If he could, one of the things that I don't understand is we don't attack the middle of the field like we should. We don't run enough slant routes. We not putting our best player on them linebackers to see what's going on in the middle of the field. I'm not a big believer in Brennan. I'm going to tell you like it is. I think his arm is weak. I don't think he could.
That's supposed to be the best part of him, Winey.
Huh?
His arm supposed to be the best part of him.
man, shit, bro. I mean, he been there 8 years. Hell, he mature, shit. Hell, he mature. He got all. He been there. But
he been there.
Winey, I'm gonna put it to you this way: the kid that Ro talking about, Nussmeyer, he has a really good upside. He's one of those guys that you would really love to watch and play, but he's going to make some. Gary Nussmeyer. Gary Nussmeyer.
Oh, you talking about the Dallas Cowboys son?
Yes, correct. Yes. I don't know I don't know about the other kid, the transfer kid, but I know Nuss as far as what he can do.
Yeah, I like Nuss. I really wish we would have went with Nuss for the rest of the season last year.
Yeah, but with that decision, you would have to deal with his decision making, and I'm with you on that part as far as him growing up. Him growing up, and we wouldn't be worrying about finding a quarterback right now.
Well, me too. I said that last year with him when they were talking about we gonna say the red shirt. My guy. No one stays 4 years in college. You know what I mean?
And then also it's 3 years.
Yeah, and then also with him, you know what you're gonna get with him when it comes from mentality of his confidence. The boy confidence through the roof. The offensive coordinator, it's your job to curtail him. It's your job to situate him and to him understand situations. But if you do that last year, you ain't worrying about what you're looking for going into this year though.
I'm gonna tell you something that I think what could have helped us that they wasn't doing too. We was weak up front. We had a lot of guys injured, and we went through a lot of different starters. What I don't see a lot of that I always help is moving the O-line. They not.
Far as like moving the launch point of the quarterback.
No slide protection. We wasn't doing no slide protection.
Some of the guys weren't athletic enough.
They can't slide.
Some of the guys weren't athletic enough.
That's having problems getting the mic on the blitz and the
B-Dub.
If you do the slide protection and let him cut that D in, he gonna love that.
Yeah, we would, but B-Dub.
We didn't have those athletic guys enough, those athletic offensive linemen enough to do that job. Oh, trust me, Wayne, that's something that we did talk about. That's something that we did try to practice.
The point that you bring up with the shuffling, the reshuffling, and everything like that of the offensive line, it was no chance for ever having any continuity. You know what I'm saying? So that alone, when you already know this, dog, that's like, boy, don't let me have to go back to the Peach Bowl, dog, where we had to snatch that cast up off you and have you come out there after halftime to play in that second half against Georgia Tech.
Man, I was talking about this the other day.
There you go. Man. I done struck a nerve, kid. Oh, yeah. I done struck a nerve. Listen, check this out, B-Dub. Because I want in there, this the only thing I want to know, because I hear what happened when you guys went, and then I'm going to get you off the phone because I know I only told you 20 minutes, dog, but you already know how you go. But look, before I got in there at halftime, I still don't know, like, what exactly was taking place in there and how it got to where you, who was in street clothes, ended up putting on your gear and coming out playing.
Let me tell you my approach to the whole situation. So when this all went down, man, that's it. I went to that locker room, the start of the game. This all the things that transpired.
And let the people know what game we talking about. We talking about Georgia Tech.
We talking Georgia Tech. Peach Bowl. Bowl legendary, big Winey come off the sideline. That's what we talking about.
Yeah. So, big Winey come off the sideline.
I'm over there. When I walked in the locker room, it was choices that whole day. You wake up and you don't realize that you got a choice to make every day. So when I went in that locker room, they had my game clothes to the left and they had the street clothes to the right. And I had to pick one. So as a kid, you wonder what the hell going on because you thought you wasn't playing. I thought everybody knew I wasn't playing. Mm-hmm. So I picked the street clothes. But then Jack Marucci said, hey, Winey, this going to be our last game together. He said, man, let me tape your ankles on GP. I say, take my ankle for what? Jackhead, I ain't about to do nothing on the sideline.
Putting it on your mind, dog.
I just want to tape him.
That's what Jack told you that? Jack told you that?
Yeah, bro. Let me tell you. So I sat on this table, bro. He gave me the best tape job. you know, Jack ain't let that tape get on your half, on your ankles and shit. He made sure that the pre-wrap
was over that shit. Right.
It wasn't no tight on your arches. It wasn't no tight on the top of your foot. It was perfect.
It's true.
Great description, Winey.
Yeah,
great description.
So, man, I went on up and down, put these street clothes on, and, you know, I could tell that a lot of coaches off the staff didn't like the fact that I wasn't playing. So, every time it was a 3 and out, everybody looked at me.
Did they look at you, or you felt like they was looking at you?
Ah, they were looking at me. I seen them. I was standing over there in the neutral zone where the hurt people stand there, and I seen everybody turn their eyes and roll their eyes at me every time we went a 3 and out.
All right, so fast forward to the locker room.
So, well, I gotta tell you what happened. So, man, when they play that song, that fight song, man, you know, we only play that fight song in the fourth quarter and the start of the game. Well, it was a time where they were trying to rally us because we were getting our ass destroyed.
Yeah, it was 13 nothing at halftime.
The band played the fight song in the second quarter.
Sure did.
Man,
they absolutely did.
That goddamn song got in my bones, and I started having a goddamn out-of-body experience. And I told Coach Saban was walking, and I told Coach Saban, Coach, I want to play. And he looked at me and said, Winey, step behind the line.
What he said?
Winey, step behind the line.
Like, get your motherfucking ass out my face, please.
Out my motherfucking face.
Yeah, get the fuck out my face. Talking about you won't play right now when we getting our ass whooped in the second quarter.
Yeah, he looking at me like I lost
like
my
you know how Coach Saban. I'm gonna tell you what Coach Saban thought of you right there when you weren't playing. Now you talking about you weren't play. He wanted to slap the shit out you.
Yeah, he probably did, but I was 6'7", 300 pounds.
Not gonna happen.
So it was a 3 and out, and Fred Flossie Booker ran off the sideline, and he said, B-Dub, man, we need you, bro. And I said, man, I just told Saban I wanted to play. He told me to back up. He said, what? Man, Fred ran over there into Saban, grabbed him around his collar, and pulled him close and said, put B-Dub in the motherfucking game, coach. He said, oh, he want to play. Hell yeah, he want to play. Well, Freddie, because you know he called him
He called him Freddie. He did call him Freddie. He did call him Freddie. He called Booker Freddie. What he told him?
Ran to the side. He said, B-Dog, go put your clothes on. So I ran in the locker room. It was about 2 minutes and 48 seconds before halftime. I ran in the locker room. But I ain't nobody coming to the locker room with me. Hell, I only got one hand. How the hell I'm put all this shit on? So
that's why you ain't come out to halftime.
A trainer came in and said, man, you playing in the game? I said, yeah. He said, well, shit, man, let me help you. So he patted me up. By the time I got all my clothes on, it was halftime. So when I was sitting in that locker room, I knew I was playing. I don't believe nobody on the team knew they were playing. And I was sitting on the side of Josh Booty. And he was looking a little sad. I'm sorry, Booty, but I got to tell the story. Hell, and he was looking sad, and I looked at him and said, hey, bro, I'm going to be out there the second half. And he didn't answer me. I guess they didn't already made the switch. He didn't answer me. I thought I was trying to let him know that I had his back and I was going to be out there, but he didn't answer me. And so, man, when I ran out there and you was the starter, man, they need to write a movie about this shit. They really do. Because, man, I was out there blocking Greg Gathers. He had led the ACC in pass rushing, sacks, and shit. And he was out there complaining, talking about I was holding it. But you see, where that punch come from, that right-handed punch, got a whole lot to do with Monday Night Raw. see, if you don't know about Monday Night Raw, then you don't know shit about nothing. That goddamn Undertaker.
Yes, sir.
See, I was the Undertaker.
Yes, sir.
And that right-handed punch was like how the Undertaker would grab you by your neck.
Yes, sir.
Man, I choke slam Greg Gathers the whole night, man.
Yeah, you did used to hit bitches under the neck, dog. I remember that. I ain't know it came from the Undertaker.
Man, you know we used to watch the wrestling every Sunday.
We used to go to that bitch.
Hey, Cam.
Hey,
what's that?
If you ain't NWO, what you is? On the losing side.
Hey, I remember we took the whole line to that.
Yes,
WWE,
sir.
Dog.
Yes,
That
sir.
shit, we should love that shit. Atlanta.
Love some wrestling.
Nobody really taught me how to play O-line. I'm really just out there because, man, my career.
You was a tight end
in high school.
Yeah, you was a tight end.
Shit, in Pee-wee football, I was a running back.
On the whole show.
So I never played online no time ever in my life until I got to college. So I had to find a move. And the move was the Undertaker punch your ass in the neck.
Lord have mercy.
Man, that was it. And man, man, we won that game. Ro, you came in that bitch balling. Everybody picked. Big World was around that bitch limping like he had tore his ACL. Now he got hop in his step.
Big World was balling.
He was pulling on
Big
the
World
counters,
was
knocking motherfuckers out. And man, we came back and won that motherfucking game, man. And man,
defense shut that shit down too.
Man, it was a good game, man. I want to say it was the best game I ever played in football. Because I had to improvise, man. I had a broken wrist, bro. I broke my navicular bone. The navicular bone is the bone behind your thumb that get low blood circulation.
Right.
See, many don't know this. But a
lot of people don't.
If you don't. You would have never known neither.
Yeah.
You will always remember that.
In December, I didn't take my calves off until next October.
Damn.
You had that black thing in your wrist for a while, son.
Man, a long time, bro. That bone graft. I used to have to wear that thing, man.
Right.
But it was see, typically when you break that bone, you're supposed to put a pin in it. Mm-hmm. I didn't get that opportunity. So I had to
You had to show up, dog.
I had to go out there and show up, man.
You had to show up, bro. And you were the single reason why we came back to win that game. Now, defense played their ass off, but that boy Gathers was a lot of problems in that first half.
Man, shit, man.
I remember that shit.
Shit, at the end of the day, man, when you realize that I said the hell with the next level, the hell with the NFL. We gotta win this game. And once I put all that shit aside, bro, and went there and played, man, I had to improvise. I didn't want him to know that my wrist was really that messed up. So I would place my hand on his shoulder pad like I'm blocking him with two hands, but it was just that one hand Undertaker choke slam that I had going on. I really was blocking with one hand the whole game. But,
that's 75-25.
He was complaining to the refs how I was holding him and all that. But shit.
You heard Winey.
What'd you say?
That's 75-25.
Yes, that's what it was.
Oh, I already knew. You had to emphasize, and you had to use your technique.
That's 75-25, man.
Yes, indeed.
If old linemen could learn that, bro,
Well,
man, you can block a person with one hand the whole game. You ain't got to.
Yeah, bro. Like, space is not good for the offensive line. Space is not good. Not with the defensive ends nowadays. Space is not good. They ain't never been good. It's always known that the defensive ends are more athletic. These linebackers, you walk down and bring them off the edge, more athletic. So anytime that they could get you to come to them and extend that arm and overextend, you're in trouble.
See, man, I used to get in trouble because coach would always say, "Man, shoot your hands," and I'm like, "No, I'm gonna shoot them when I'm ready to shoot." see, what I learned, man, is it's like you in the boxing ring. If I throw the punch first and you quick enough to knock my hands down, it's gonna knock my balance off.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait until you get just in arm length, and then I'm gonna shoot. I don't know if you could coach that, man, but shit, that was my seat.
Well, you was a little different, one. You had both long arms, and you was long.
And the boy was athletic.
And you was athletic. So, yes, you got to go with the technique, what coach trying to tell you, but it's also about your timing. It's also about figuring out your timing whenever you got to strike.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. It was a play. I don't know what year it was, but this one I knew I could do this shit. And we was playing somebody, and I was to kick slide and slip and lost my footing, fell down on my knees. I was still engaged with the person, fell down on my knees and stood back up and slid and finished the block. And that's when I knew, I said, I could do this shit. I could do this, because if you can fall down on your knees and get back up and finish the block, shit, you can do something special. Now,
your athleticism let you get away with some things though. Don't get it twisted. You were a very athletic left tackle, my guy. So
well, man,
don't short yourself. Don't shortchange yourself, bro.
Let me tell you how I learned that. Let me tell you where that footwork come from. Basketball.
Yeah.
Of course.
Defense.
Yeah.
I was a great, like my head basketball coach used to say.
You was a great what?
Y'all know what the 11th commandment is in basketball?
What'd you say? You was a great what?
Basketball, playing defense.
Oh, you was a great basketball defender?
Do you know what the 11th commandment is in basketball?
No. What's the 11th commandment, Winey?
Thou shall not give up baseline.
That is true.
That's right. You ain't say it. Why you ain't say it?
I mean,
Nah, not you.
Hey, at least you learned something in the basketball ring.
You gave up the baseline, Jay?
never.
I'm
cutting off baseline immediately.
Hey, you put that foot down and they had to go the other way.
You gotta go the other way.
You put that foot down out of bounds? You putting it down out of bounds though?
Huh?
Is you putting that foot down out of bounds? You heard me?
Yeah, you can't give up the baseline.
Exactly, so it gotta be out of
line.
bounds. You all right, OP?
Yeah. And shit, man, I'm gonna tell you, man.
You wouldn't already early.
Sliding my feet in basketball is how I knew how to kick slide in football.
Yeah, that does help. That's a damn sure.
Well, man, I gotta go. I hate to leave y'all, but shit, I got people on this end trying to get to dinner. And,
Big Wine, we was only supposed to be on here for 20 minutes. You know how you go, though.
I told y'all got to get the duct tape out,
Hey, but look, let us know when you coming in town, dog. We're going to get you in studio, and we're going to chill and hang out.
I'm coming.
Well, man, y'all make sure y'all got some of that fancy water there at the studio and all, and I'm going to be there.
Boy, you a diva? What kind of water? I got you, dog. Don't worry about it.
He got that body on me.
You got you.
Man, hey,
got you.
I like that filter water,
I got you, dog. We got you pH and everything over here. Alkaline. We got you, dog.
Hey, Winey. I'm still on that same water I was on in college.
Well, shit, Kel, you from Cancro. Y'all don't know the difference from goddamn alkaline and water. Shit, it's okay though, Kel, because shit, whatever works for you, it been working. Shit, hell, Mr. All Eyes on 3.
Hey, I had to bring Roy a little present today. I had to bring him a Jamaican red stripe beer, you know.
My dog pulled up on me.
Shit. Bro, you make me want to pick my foot up and do that little one-legged dance.
He done went there.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't go there, bro.
I remember that, dog. That's when we used to hit the club heavy, boy. Kev used to want to bring that bitch out too. Let me see it,
that
bro.
That one-legged dance, bro. Boy, you could have made that dance famous because they doing it now.
Yeah.
Well, you was the first person I ever seen to do that little one-legged dance you had going on. Shit. Man, let me get out of here, man. It was great talking to you guys, man. I love y'all, man.
Love you too, bro.
Yeah, man, we gonna talk again.
For sure.
All right.
Man. We gonna take a damn break. We gonna be back. Hey, that's why I love having dude. We gonna be back, dog.
How long the break, man? Because it may be about 30-minute break after that conversation.
We're gonna be back. We're gonna take a little break.
I'm just bull.
We're gonna be back and jump into it. That was good though. Be wanting to be off the chain.
You know,
it's supposed to be 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was about 45.
Be done crazy.
Easily 45.
Easy.
In a wreck, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys is ready to go to work for you. Come meet your team.
I'm your intake specialist. I coordinate your case and connect you with your attorney and paralegal.
That's us, your legal team.
Here you go.
Thanks. And we'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve.
I'm your settlements and disbursement manager, and I'm here to get you paid on time.
I'm attorney Gordon McKernan. Put our team to work today. Just call us.
Get it done.
This show in particular, highlighting the players that I've seen come through here, and the coaches, we're grateful to have the opportunity.
No, I don't need that now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need that shit when we first, yeah. He had the clear shoes on that day. We were going through that. It was the shoe. They were raw though. I ain't gonna lie. They were raw. They knocked you off, Jay. They knocked you off. Ooh. You still ain't redeemed yourself yet. Nah, them don't count. Ooh.
We got the same shoes on. Mine is black and white. His is red and gray.
Nah, I'm talking about his clear shoes.
Oh, I got something for that.
What I missed?
All right.
What I missed?
Shoes.
It's a shoe thing go on here sometimes, Kev.
For real?
Yeah, and we still waiting on her to.
I can't pull out the heat just yet. I got
Why?
I got some
Wait till August. Wait till like football season. Yeah, wait till August.
Yeah. Like,
for real. But I'm saying you got. But can you? All right. Well, next week, can you at least knock off the clear shoes?
Yeah.
You can.
She can.
How confident are you?
She can't.
I'm very confident.
0.
Bing. There we go.
I got some shoes you probably ain't seen in a while.
So we got to have something going on Thursdays, as far as during the season wise,
with kicks.
Yeah,
because they always own it, and then we put it on. Kid, one of our things is the fashion. Like we about to go into hot topics right now, and this is her thing. You know, this is turned out to be her thing. Hot topic. So we gonna see what we got up. What we got up? Kev here. Kev gonna join in. Hot topic. What we got?
Y'all seen that beef between Draymond Green and Kendrick Perkins?
Oh, what I was just talking about. Okay, we got anything of it up there? What we got?
Yeah,
you got something, Stu? What you got, dog? Kev, you seen it?
Yeah, I definitely seen it.
Oh, you seen it?
I seen it.
So everybody seen it. OP, you seen it?
Yes, sir. You seen it that night it happened.
We gonna play it?
He was probably cussing real bad.
Who?
Beat.
Who? Draymond?
Beat.
Kendrick. Big Perk.
Oh, Big Perk. You know how he coming. He old school.
Big Perk. Big Perk. Port Arthur.
He from Port. Big Perk. Big Perk like you want to fight that boy.
Port Arthur.
Dog. Big Perk got a chill.
I'm not gonna lie to you. They both have facts.
They both
was saying the truth, but it's like Draymond did go a little bit too far.
That coon shit wasn't cool.
Coon, that's fighting words right there. You can't call another black man a coon without like.
Especially not like Perk, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What we waiting on, Stu? Oh, there.
The fuck wrong with you? Did you just win your 4th championship? What the fuck you worried about me for? What, you mad?
Yeah.
You mad because I'm doing it my way and it's happened to work? I'm doing it my way. I ain't got to do it your way. I'm doing it my way. But look, forget the old media. Forget the new media. I'm going to stand by the old law, right? And the old law says, hey, man, all that disrespect and all that hoe shit, calling somebody a coon, man, you got me fucked up. Ain't nothing a coon about me. Ain't no cooning, ain't none of that. Straight up. And here's the thing, right?
ESPN gonna like this, though.
We all know, dog. We all know.
ESPN
you all barking no bite. We know this.
ESPN
the NBA brothers know this.
This not his first time.
A lot of them
they ain't tripping, huh?
Yeah, like
they
know as long as he don't like say that over the top, like him saying the F word.
This is
ain't that bad.
We know that. So stop with all the tough talk. You can talk about me as an ESPN analyst. You can talk about my takes. You can talk about everything you want to do. I don't give a fuck about that. But what you not gonna do is you not gonna disrespect me and call me no motherfucking coon. And I'ma stand on that. You talk about standing on something, I'm standing on that.
We go cut it right now. Hey, you saw what the trigger was.
Respect.
You saw what the trigger was.
Respect again. I understand.
Not cool. You're right. That's what I'm talking about. The trigger was Perk feel like you tried him. As a man, you tried him, and you should have more respect for him based on basically what he knows about you, what he knows you are and who you are not. You understand? And honestly, how he's went through the game and he an OG and the thing. Like he feels like you should respect him more than you calling him a damn coon.
Yes, but not coon. Leave coon out of it.
Leave coon out.
You can go as far as you want to, but leave coon out because that's a trigger word.
Leave coon out.
There's certain words that you use. There's certain words that you say. That's trigger. in the game of life, whatever, on the street corner, however you call it, there's certain words you use. That's a trigger. You don't use that, and that's what Perk talking about.
That's what he talking about, dog.
Like he's saying, like you can say whatever about my playing career. You can say I was trash. You can say whatever, but you can't come out knowing the platform you got calling me a coon in front of all these people. Like that's just not. But it's good entertainment though.
It's good entertainment, and like Kev pointed out earlier when I was talking about it when we coming on, those guys, that's the platform those guys have. You got definitely Draymond is preparing himself, and he has a deal already in place anyway. So you hear him calling out Charles, you hear him calling out different people. So you know what Draymond's about. Draymond's about getting that money up, baby. So ain't nobody tripping about that.
You already know, man.
You already know, dog. Ain't nobody tripping. Hey, but it is good. It's great entertainment. I ain't tripping. I like them. What we got in there?
Sharif O'Neal and Scottie Pippen Jr. on the Lakers.
Oh yeah, they got selected, drafted or signed to the Lakers.
Summer League.
They gonna be on the G League team.
On the G, so they on the Lakers G League.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Lakers G League. So you got what 2X? They both were top 50 players. Scottie Pippen and Shaq a dog. You
That's
already
two
know
Hall
how
of Famers, huh?
Two Hall of Famers.
Two Hall of Famers.
Yeah, Shaq a dog though. You know how we feel about the great Shaquille O'Neal around here, dog. That is
that's Big Brother right there.
Yeah,
there's so many stories that you can say about this human being and.
The big everything, that boy be having so many names. The big Aristotle. Hey, the big everything, boy. I saw something where over the weekend where kids popped up on him. He was in Raising Cane's and just regularly eating, just pulled up, getting something to eat, and kids walked in to get them some Raising Cane's, and the big Raising Cane's is in there, getting something to eat. So
wait, did he really call himself Big Aristotle?
Yes. Yeah, dude. Boy, listen, he's all that.
That's multiple names that he has for himself.
Multiple, big. Everything is fitting. It's him.
Yes,
it's big everything. That's why I just call him the big everything. That's the diesel, baby. You think LSU? You think the diesel, baby? Hell,
He got his own statue.
That's great though that his son and Scottie Pippen's son signed a G League. What they call that shit? G League. That's dope. That's dope.
G League 2A.
G League 2A. That's dope. I hope they catch on.
So they ball in like summer league, they get like
Scottie Pippen's son, Rodo. I seen him play.
I think that G League stuff is where you can kind of get like drafted, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you also.
But it's like allocation. You know what I mean? Like Kev, when I was with New England,
it's like in the minor league,
and they allocated me to Germany to play with. So they have your rights, and they put you with that team for you to get the experience and the ball out.
It's like AAA.
But they the ones that get you. You can't go nowhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
if
that's
they decide
dope.
to bring you back out of it.
Correct.
Yeah, they can always call you up.
Two-way contract, call you up. But that's dope. Yeah, that's dope. Scottie Pippen's son, Rodo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Scottie Pippen, I watched him play at Vanderbilt a bunch. He averaged about 20. You know what I'm saying? I think he was ACC Player of the Year, something like that. But he's nice. He's just like his dad in the sense where he plays defenses. Right, they play. They raw. He good. I look for him to stick. Little Shaq, he's talented. You saw him a couple games. Sharif, you saw him a couple games with the Tigers last year when he came back off the injury at the end. And he looked. I was actually at the game. He looked pretty good. So hey, best of luck to those guys, man.
Like anything else, fitting in situations.
Yeah, systems,
systems and everything for both guys.
And believing in them, the organization, you know what I mean?
Them believing in themselves too as well.
Because when you go down about confidence, Kev.
When you go down to G League, your confidence level go down a little bit.
Yeah.
But you have to build your confidence level up.
You better dominate that shit.
You have to dominate that shit.
I gotta take this shit over. What we got up next, Dave?
Kevin Durant.
Oh my God. Hey, I'm on the highway reading about this or hearing about this. What's going on?
Where he won't go?
Allegedly,
the Phoenix Suns.
It's over with. It's over with. You put KD. You put motherfucking Kevin Durant in Phoenix.
That's crazy.
Arizona. Oh Lord.
What that's doing for the league though?
I don't know, Kev.
What is that doing for the league, and what is that saying about the NBA?
I don't know, Kev. That's on them.
it does say a lot because
everybody want to be a super team.
And exactly.
Bingo, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What is that saying?
Dog,
a lot of
real shit. Kevin Durant is like everyone's favorite superstar or not favorite superstar.
That's my dude.
That's why I just said it.
Because
because if you old school, you don't fuck with Kevin Durant.
But
like
look,
real shit. Because Kevin Durant chased championships.
Yeah, I don't like his moves, but
he chased championships.
You like his game.
His game raw.
Love his game.
He chased championships though. Kevin Durant is like chasing the status of being. I don't know if he feels like the rings.
Make him great.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody, they say numbers don't lie. So I don't know if it's that. But dog, just look at all of Kevin Durant's moves since he been in the league.
I feel like he really just trying to chase LeBron because when LeBron and the Heat beat him like that first finals they was ever in, I feel like that stuck with him.
Maybe everybody in every era had somebody that was, Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, the Bad Boys, all that shit.
But how that's making you look though?
Like you chasing rings, like you chasing championships.
So how you feel about yourself?
I mean, I don't think he gives a shit, dog. You see Kevin Durant wars. He wars with people on Twitter. He gets into personal things. Like, dog, if I'm Kevin Durant, dog, I'm not even worried about what y'all talking about.
Exactly. Like
I wouldn't
be. In his defense, he won Finals MVP in all of them.
Dog,
all them finals they won, he won.
He
MVP.
is chasing all that, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, the NBA allows this shit though. They allow you to get out of these contracts. They allow you because of the star power that these guys have. Like they got a star power about them guys, the LeBrons, the KDs, the Kyrie Irvings, all these guys. But Steph is different, dog. Steph, I don't even put Steph in there with them. Steph ain't in there with them. I fuck with Steph. Steph
was packaged differently.
Yeah, man, he was very different, man. Yeah, like LeBron is in that mode too, and I like LeBron. I think LeBron is fantastic at everything he's doing, entrepreneurship, everything he does with the kids in schools, like everything. But they all chase that status, you know what I'm saying? They all chase that.
That's the mockery of sports right now. If you look at it, if you really pay attention to what's going on, people chasing championships right now, and that's what they feel like that's going to be their legacy.
100%. I mean, it's just like they say these kids don't pay attention to social media, don't pay attention to the facade of everything what's going on. It's the same shit with the guys, you know what I mean? Like you always hear the debate who's better, Jordan, LeBron, and who's better this and that. And we talked about this a couple. I have no idea why they always compare Jordan and LeBron, dog. Like to me, it's like it should be more like Jordan and Kobe.
Yes,
though.
Yes, yeah. Easily.
Yeah, bro. Like why is Jordan and Kobe? Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Jordan and Kobe, dog. Like I don't even compare LeBron.
Yes,
and
LeBron
Jordan.
is in a different.
He is.
He's in a different. How you say that? Realm than Kobe and Jordan. Like Kobe and Jordan are guys that they'll do stuff you be like,
hold on.
Like I really watch this.
Like with 2 or 3 people on them.
Yeah.
Yes, LeBron does that, but where is that consistent jump shot that we need? Where is that consistent fadeaway that we need?
Are the reliable free throws?
True.
There you go.
LeBron 60% of his career. That's one of his biggest.
Damn, boy, you just hit me with a huge stat right
you
there.
You better drop them Jews around here. With a huge stat right there.
You want NBA
you better
talk?
hit me with them Jews right there, OP.
That's one of LeBron.
60%. That ain't gonna get it.
Exactly.
You might well be up there with Shaq.
But as far as
dependability.
Athlete at his size and what he does.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Body control.
Unbelievable.
I don't know what else.
Avoiding, it's amazing.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing, the type of athleticism
Unbelievable.
LeBron has.
And I hate, what else I hate to hear when they talk about the NBA shit? I hate when they say these guys wouldn't flourish in today's game, or the guys today couldn't play when Jordan played, or Jordan them couldn't play in this game. First of all, LeBron James could play in any fucking era, bro. You understand me?
Kobe Bryant
playing in any era, bro.
Jordan,
any era, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing about it is this. These guys today talking about they couldn't play. First of all, their athleticism today, they would have to adapt to the physicality that it was back then, but they would adapt.
Have to.
That's right. You gonna adapt, dog.
That's what you do.
You adapt.
That's your profession.
Exactly.
You have to learn how to adapt.
And if you take those guys out of that era and bring them into this era, you know what they are? Now they're jump shooters.
Yes.
Now they developed the jump shot. Now the post, you know what I'm saying? You trying to tell me Hakeem Olajuwon couldn't play in today's basketball, dog? You got me fucked up. Hakeem could play in any era, dog. Any era. Don't matter. You dominate,
They
dominate.
gonna figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. What you got?
Deshaun Watson.
Why are we not talking about the Texans?
Yeah, they just.
Why are we not talking about the Texans? And I'm sorry to say that, but why are we not talking about the Texans?
They just as bad. They're just helping them cover up.
Let me tell you, the problem with the Deshaun Watson shit is they just got to make a decision on this shit. They got to make a decision on it, whether or not they're going to, you know, it seems like there's a lot of outside pressure now for them to do something about Deshaun Watson. And if the NFL wasn't going to do nothing about Deshaun Watson before all this pressure came down, it should have been something in place when they told him, hey, when we sign him, this is what's going to happen. They should have had whatever that they was going to have happen as far as like suspensions, whether it's going to be 8 games, 6 games, half a season, a whole season, whatever it was. All that shit should have been taken care of and should have been discussed and should have been a part of the contract, should have been far, so you know, so you're not going on with this right now. Now I understand he still had this case and all these women and all this stuff still pending, but that's also things that you take consideration and you talk about when you're doing negotiation. When you sit up here and say I'm gonna guarantee somebody over $200 million and a contract that's unprecedented for a person that's coming out of the situation such as Deshaun Watson was and talking about all these allegations against him. And I don't have nothing against nobody getting their money. He done hit him up. But now all the stuff that's coming after this, and now let's suspend him, and now let's do this, and now let's do that, and now it's in limbo, and now the Browns, and now this. All that shit should have been taken care of before we even got to this point.
So tell me why the NFL didn't block that trade for everything that you just said. Everything you just said.
Everything I always go to, man, point back to the mighty dollar.
Of course, and we all know that.
You know
but
that.
Now it's going back to another organization. If the NFL would have just blocked the trade, like, hey, let's get this.
Let's get the situation under control.
Taken care of, under control.
Let's see how this court proceedings are going to go. You know what? You're suspended for a year. Woo-de-woo, whatever. When this comes out, we'll revisit it and da-da-da-da-da. Cleveland Browns, if you want to go ahead and put your neck on the line and go ahead and do it, then that's on you. But none of that happened. And why didn't it happen?
There's a lot of things that we ask why. A lot of things we asking why.
And now, you know what I mean? Like, it takes for people to cancel their season tickets, celebrities, Condoleezza Rice, people of high stature to say something because they're looking at the accusations and everything that's piled up on Deshaun Watson. And these are morally and ethically people that are looking at this and saying, well, we're not coming, Jim Tomei and Jim Tomei's wife, we're not coming to support this with what's going on and what we've seen. And you know what, man, like everyone has their own moral compass and how they deal with situations. And I don't have an opinion which way or another or how somebody goes about how they feel about going to watch an individual that's just secured an unprecedented contract after coming off of, all these allegations.
How many allegations is it?
How many is now? Like 60-something people?
Oh, yeah, it's total 66, but it's 26 official.
26 official.
And he's paid off 24?
24 of them.
Yeah, 24 of them got that bread. Hey, and then you got...
How you get to that much, though?
I know, dog. Like that.
How you get to that much before you say, okay, this...
Nah, that's
at some point, something should have come up.
Nah, ain't no point. That boy like that, man.
The Texans was helping them find like these different people.
No, listen, you would think that if it's like it's not a problem to him though, dog, because you know you got. And listen, you got to think about the ones that ain't come forward that was cool with what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You got some that were just cool with it, that would do whatever he was talking about because they was like, we don't care, get that bread. You know what I mean? So this is just something that he loved, period.
Yeah. He did. Look. He did bring his own towel though. He did. Like every time he went, he did bring his own towel. He had everything ready to set up to go.
That boy had that good.
Hold on.
Kev.
As an athlete, we are routine.
Right, that's that boy routine.
Look,
that's what I'm talking about. That boy routine.
But he was too routine. That's
like,
like,
listen. No, he wasn't too routine. That boy was exactly what it was. That boy was routine.
Standard procedure.
That's what I'm telling you. That boy was not playing. Yeah, I already knew what time it was, man. Let's go.
Hey, was that song? That old song? Oh, it ain't my fault.
Did I do that?
It ain't my fault.
Did I do that?
R.I.P. Trouble. R.I.P. Trouble.
That's what I'm telling you, dog. That boy.
R.I.P. Trouble.
That was the last one? What else you got?
I had some stuff with how Texas is recruiting.
With who?
How Texas is recruiting right now. Shout out to
they off the chain. You know why
they? My young guy Jonte Cook. He just committed.
You know to Texas?
Yeah.
You know why they're recruiting off the chain right now?
That all money.
That don't have nothing to do with that.
Space money.
Are y'all not paying attention? Who had a big blockbuster commitment last week?
Arch.
Thank you.
But Jonte did say that he did want to go with a good quarterback.
Listen. What you just said just exclamated my point.
Right.
Arch is starting to steamroll.
Right. There's gonna be a lot more.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when you get one of the top guys.
That is true.
Arch starts to steam. Who the hell don't want to go play with Arch Manning?
That is true.
And the Manning everything. Because like listen, like real G shit.
There's not going to be any more quarterback recruits. I'll tell you that much.
I was just about to say, Kev, check this out. You know what you get, like real shit, and we're gonna be out of here. You know what you get.
Where we going?
When you get, no, I gotta go to.
You gotta hit up that city.
Oh, you gonna sit my
I gotta go to the ball. Hey, but look, you know what you get when you get Arch? You get the Mannings. You feel me? Damn, this damn thing always falling.
Press that button on the side of that.
You gotta
bend it at the elbow. That's the elbow.
You're too physical.
Oh yeah. Listen, you know what you get when you get the art, the Mannings, dog. And what you get with that is, bro. And Kev know this better than me. He was in this state with Peyton and the whole thing. But from me knowing, you get total commitment. You get the shit that you normally don't get somewhere else. It's gonna be total focus. It's gonna be the best players. Now you get that backing. Real shit. You get that backing and everything that comes with it. Cause you know why? Arc has to be successful.
Those little things that you don't think about is gonna matter for every last recruit, commitment, somebody they're recruiting, going forward. All of that is gonna matter just because of Arch signing there, and because of him being a part of the Manning family. Mm-hmm. That is a name,
right?
That is a big sports name, and they made sure of that. From Dad,
exactly.
From Dad to Peyton to Eli to Arch right now to the brothers and everything.
Everything, bro. And so you don't think it's gonna continue? It's gonna continue. And you know what? I'm here for that shit.
It's a dynasty.
I'm here for it, bro. Like it's gonna be so intriguing seeing how that kid's career manifests and how it goes because of what and how. Dog, let me tell you something. When that kid walks into the universities and shit, he ain't nervous. They nervous. You understand me? They nervous because you know why? A certain way you got to handle the boy. A certain way you got to make sure you feeding that brain. All that. It's gonna be. Listen, and if you don't think
it's crazy you say that, but there's two ways though. You got to apply by the dad brothers, and
uncles,
grandpa, whatever. But what people fail to realize. He is different. He has a little difference.
You know who he's like?
He is his own person.
He
is not them. He is his own person. I've heard that.
You know who he's like, Kev? Real shit. He's like his he's like Archie.
For real?
He's like Archie, dog. And I'm talking about, I first met Archie at the Sugar Bowl thing for all the Sugar Bowl MVPs. You know what I mean? And I didn't even really know who Archie was, honestly. And I said, you know what? I got to see who this motherfucker was. And I went to looking at Archie old tapes. Oh, Lord, let me tell you something. I apologize to the great Archie, man. Because, boy, Archie was and is a gangster. You hear me? Archie was a gangster.
They was happy to have him in the
Man, Archie was
happy.
Archie
getting his
Manning,
jersey
bro.
pulled off, still throwing the
Dude,
ball.
Archie Manning was a monster, man. I mean, a monster. And honestly, if Peyton or Eli had any kind of his athleticism, oh, they would have been even greater than they were as quarterbacks. And that boy, Ark, got that Archie gangster in him.
Right, mentality.
He has it. Yes,
Got that
yes,
mentality.
yes, yes.
Got
He
that
has it,
mindset.
bro. And I look forward to seeing his career and seeing how he goes. Saddened. I'm gonna tell you, one of the saddest shit to me, dog. And I know we got Walker, and Walker's gonna be great. Walker's a fantastic player right now, quarterback. I know we got nuts behind, but it's disappointing that we didn't get any of the top big three guys that we have in the state, and none of them even thought about the Tigers.
Why are you disappointed?
Cause, man, I at least want to, you want to keep the integrity of the program. When you have a big-time program in states such as LSU, you would want to see at least 3 of those guys have LSU listed as their top. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in there, Kev, just to keep the integrity of the recruiting. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean?
I got what you mean, but I know what LSU has been, and I know how we have been recruiting quarterbacks.
Well, you have a great point there because all those guys, except for Holstein, per se, I know how the recruiting has kind of gone. And, and I don't know if it was, the regime that we have now, the jury's still out right now. I know we're not recruiting the state well. And right now and getting the guys that we need, especially the bigger guys. And we talked about the 3 quarterbacks already, and you just, you can move on down the line to the top tier DBs and, going so on and so forth. But I'm disappointed that none of those guys didn't even really look seriously into LSU. Because I think they are 3 fantastic quarterbacks, and they're all going to change the complexity of their program. I'm talking about Ricky Collins, Ark Manning, and Holstein over there at Zachary High School. Those 3 guys, I believe, and we have Holstein, which is committed to Bama. And to me, we know what Bama has when it comes to athleticism on offense, defense, and what their program is about. And you've seen the quarterbacks that's played there. But he's a more talented guy that you put into that system, Kev, as far as a thrower and be able to move a little bit out the pocket.
I think he's a smart enough guy that will understand
what he has around him.
Right, and understand what the offensive coordinator wants.
Yeah.
Like I always say about any player, any position, if you could put in the right system,
you can flourish.
And you know what I'm talking about. You can flourish.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter how athletic you are or what athleticism you have, what type of athletic ability you have. If you're in the right system, it's going to show that.
You know what I like about Holstein, though? I think that he's one of those players from the quarterback position that could, like you pointed out, very smart and can understand when to be a game manager.
Right,
like
that's what I'm talking about.
But then I think he has enough moxie about himself to and hopefully, and you need a coach to curtail a little bit too, but enough moxie to say, you know what, I could make that next level throw. I could do the next level thing, but when to do it.
What we thought about Mac Jones?
Same. And you know what? I think he's in the Max Jones mode, but just a little bit more talented. right now is a high school, more athletic.
A little more
correct.
athletic.
And
Well,
that's what I said.
Hey, at the college level, you have to be athletic.
Correct.
You have to be a little more athletic.
You're right.
Once you get to the NFL,
right? Because everybody's good.
Everybody's good.
Everybody's good.
Athleticism is going to help you
Everybody's
escaping from the pocket.
Yeah, and get a couple more dollars.
Right. But your mindset and your mode as far as understanding what's in front of you, it's a lot more to me.
And like you pointed out, the system. Look what Mac Jones is.
Yeah. Where he played his last year, my bad. Where he played his last couple of years was the New England system.
Right. Alabama.
Yes.
100%.
Definitely.
100%. 100%. You done? So, we're going to finish this thing off on, but this is the last thing we're going to do. What is our poll say from last week, Stewie? Stewie, what's our poll on hot or not?
The last that I saw, it was 90%.
Is your name Stewie?
It was.
Is her name Stewie?
Look, it was 90%. I'm gonna just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Stewie, you gotta be a little quicker, Stewie. You gotta be a little quicker on that. You gotta.
I gave
help
her.
out.
What was
help
it?
her out a little bit. Help
what
her
was
out.
it, dog? What was it?
90%. It was 90%. 90.
Do we have confirmation?
We do for
90,
me.
Look,
I got
see,
it.
I believe you, OP.
I got you.
For whatever reason, I just believe you.
You gotta believe me, man. I'll never lie to you.
I just believe for whatever reason I believe.
I never lied.
You ain't even got to show me no confirmation, OG. I believe you.
I never
So
lied
90%. So, folks, y'all remember from last week? What we trying to get over? 75?
Mm-hmm.
I see you with that little crazy smile. You about to start. Huh?
Yeah, you already know she got that little crazy. She do that little crazy smile. And you know what time it is.
So, Kev, last week we had a poll, hot or not. Do we got the picture? Kev, you saw it? Did you see it? You got the picture to put back out there, Stu? Because we about to get up out of here. I'm about to have me late. About to get up out of here.
You
but
about
look,
to be late, bro. I just want to let you know.
No, we about to get up out. I'm
You
going to
about
leave
to
y'all
be
with
late.
Kev.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but look. So Kev, last week we had a poll, but she was stunting. She came in here talking about how good she looked and all this other shit. And so we were just like, listen, well, we're going to put the poll up and let the people choose. So we put if she get over 75% hot, that, what was the deal? We was going to do what? What was it? Y'all know you remember.
What you said, pay for my food or for my nails?
No, hell no. That's what that See, when you said that nails, now I remember it came back to me.
That's a woman. That's a woman.
But Kel, she want to pay a nail. But look, like, you know, I got a fiance. You got a wife. We all done pay for shit. She talking about the nail is going to be X amount of dollars. We ain't doing no refills and polishes and no powder. What you say?
I just got them done anyway. So
gel and all that. So we buy her
Kel,
food. That's the next thing she like. We gonna buy her food.
There she go.
So OP and Stewie, they lost.
What you mean?
And me too.
Yeah, we did lose.
They said it was.
So she got 90% hot on this. So, you know, we don't know if the people really could see what was going on or, you know, what was going on.
So you okay, I got you.
So that's how we got to it.
Where were you?
Father's Day brunch.
Father's Day. I think the people got enamored with the Father's Day theme.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, but you're looking nice. You're looking nice.
So
thank you.
Looking very serious.
We're gonna sponsor. So next Thursday, we're gonna sponsor on the show. We're gonna show what we collectively agreed to get her to eat, you know, so.
Feed me.
That's what we're going to do.
What you thinking about?
But look, it can't be too expensive. It's only like $50, dog.
I can make $50 work.
Yeah, well, you got to come up with it.
I'll know then. I'll know in a few days.
We in trouble.
$50, cuz?
No, I'm just saying she about to.
But look, that's on your. That's what.
Yeah, between everybody, we good. But I'm just saying.
But you ain't got to worry about that. Like you fine. Whatever she come up with 50, that's on her. That I know she gonna eat good. That's all right.
Of course, I always.
Of course.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all take the 50. I'm gonna have an extra 25.
See.
Hey.
Damn, see, you got $75?
You know how she about to act.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to show mine.
Hey, look, man. Hey, we going to have, listen, I promise y'all, this shit with Kev was not playing. Kev popped in, somebody got to pop in. We gonna have my dog pop in every time. We might just have to get him in here.
Co-host.
Co-host, come in here and vibe and chill out. You know how we do, man. Like, that's my dog. Yeah.
Always love
really
being around,
$75?
Hey.
Boy, you gonna eat good. You know they got crab legs, everything.
You know, that's what I'm getting.
Where you like to eat? Where you like to eat?
Listen.
Everywhere.
Listen, you better not be in here with no crab legs and shrimp and lobster tails and shit in here next
potatoes,
time.
eggs.
You can get all that from the food truck.
Tease them.
Where you gonna get that from right there?
Tease
Juicy
them.
seafood.
I haven't had them. I've had fiery crab. I've had.
Me and my girl had feet.
You liked it?
That shit was good.
What
Somebody said it wasn't good.
Right
That's
there.
why I hadn't tried
They
it.
lying. Get the garlic. Hey, you go to Juicy Seafoods. Get
You know where
the
I
garlic.
get my seafood?
Garlic hot.
I be going to Nine Dragon. They got a seafood bag. So
That's across
good.
the street. That's
so
it, bro.
good. By the neighborhood Walmart. So good.
Yeah. By the daiquiri shop.
Mm-hmm. No, I can't go get news. Like
Kev can't eat hot food.
I can't go get no seafood from no place. It
Tish,
gotta be somebody cook.
Tish, you know Kev can't eat hot food.
My boy, it gotta be my boys.
Hold up. I care from the 337 they can't eat hot food. Man.
No, he can't eat hot food.
I know you can eat
He
hot
can't eat hot food, but he can't eat hot food.
Okay. I'm real. Like he said, I'm real.
Yeah. It be tearing you up.
You heard him, cuz. I've been eating hot food my whole life, bro.
He can't eat hot food, but he can't eat hot food, dog, for real.
Nah,
I'm
but
a dog.
if my homeboy's cooking it, I'm
down.
eating it.
Shout out to
I'm eating it. Shout out to my boy Chachi
Shout
and
out
Josh.
that's what I was about to say, little shut motherfucker. Shout out to Chachi, man. I'm a dog. Man. We coming down now.
I'll be in the A, Chachi.
Oh, I forgot that boy in Atlanta now. Yeah,
ATL show.
I forgot ATL. Yeah, I got a cousin out there.
We about to make it happen in ATL too with the crawfish.
Hey, you ever had lemon pepper crawfish, dog? Lemon fucking pepper. I was down there with Jamarcus Russell in Mobile, Alabama, and Jamarcus say, you know that big motherfucker, Jamarcus.
It's all about getting the seasoning right.
Hey, dog, Kel.
Tell me what the season is, and my boys can do it.
Hey,
I
Kel,
promise you.
Listen, they got the crawfish right. They been in the bag, and it was some other kind of lemon pepper season. They put the lemon pepper season in, shake that bag up, and hey, let me tell you something.
Was it before they boiled them?
Nah, after they boiled, and they boiled them in regular crawfish boil, like
right,
boil, like mild.
Right.
And then they put that, then they shook it up with that lemon pepper seasoning.
Say, my brothers, y'all hear what my man talking about, right? I know y'all watching.
Hey, lemon pepper crawfish, dog. Mobile, Alabama. I'm gonna have Jamarcus in here. Jamarcus gonna bring something in here. I never had him before. Jamarcus introduced me to him, dog.
It's gonna be a little while. Crawfish season is gone.
Yeah, they gone. That's farm raised too.
Yeah, it's gone right now. It's gone right now.
Them lemon pepper crawfish is the deal. You gotta drink it with a lot of beer though, cause you know that.
I gotta send a picture out right now. Anybody that know how to start a crawfish pond, holler at me.
Oh Lord, listen. Oh man, you about to have everybody hitting you up.
I'm trying to see.
Trey Lanley.
Yeah, where you at, Trey? Holler at your boy, man.
You have to go by.
Don't let
Scott
Twink. Don't let Twink.
That's what I'm saying. I know that's it. It's Scott.
That's why.
Hey, look, for my dog Kev, man, for OPJ Stu. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Kev, you coming through today? You live this thing up for you know them two right there, and then she gonna chime in. I'm happy he here too. Everybody happy Kev in the house today, man. My dog, and my brother. But
Had to come back, bro. Had to come back. Ben was supposed to, and then I was like, you know what? Today's the day. I did some work at the house early on today. I was like, I'm going to Baton Rouge.
Hey, baby, I'm on my way, baby. Don't worry about it.
You gotta come every week.
Yeah, let me look at her.
You gotta come every week.
Every week.
Yeah, you would say that. He talking about he gonna get you $25 extra for your
No, I said
goddamn
that before.
stroke crabs
I've been
and
down.
lobster.
I've been down.
Snow crabs.
I said that before.
That's true. You did fuck with Cat. That's true.
We definitely
but that snow crab and
gotta
lobster
discuss
tail, them snow crabs and lobster tail ain't hurt though. from with the extra $25 because you really can get that.
I might get some king crab.
Look, that was that.
I got $75.
Look, that was that extra recruiting pitch. You know what I'm saying? He had to throw that extra on top of it. On top of that NIL deal.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all tripping, dog. Y'all gonna be mad when she eating that shit in front of y'all. I'm gonna have some too.
I'm gonna have me some too.
Who's on you gonna eat?
Mine.
You gonna get you some?
Yeah.
She gonna give me
some.
some.
Yeah. No, she ain't giving. You can't share.
Dang, she can't share. It was told she can't share.
Yeah, you gotta put your 25 up, Stu. Hey, no, you can't share. Don't share. You ain't sharing with nobody.
Y'all just gonna watch me.
We got 50 Cal, put 25 on it. That's 70. Ooh. Cause me and we ate and it was like one something, and we had a bunch of stuff. So I know you about to get loose.
I'm finna go crazy.
You should. We're gonna put it right in front of you. Listen, next Thursday is going down. And Stu, listen.
A mukbang.
Stu always begging. You can't have none, dog.
Big beggar guy.
Stu cool though, but Stu can't have none.
He said he can't have none.
You shouldn't have bet, Stu.
You shouldn't have bet.
I might sneak you a little shrimp.
No, hell no. What I just told you.
Damn,
bro,
you mean, bro. You mean.
No, you can't share. Because it's going to be another time when like Stu wins something or OP wins something. But we ain't sharing.
That's going to be her time to learn. Oh, you ain't sharing with me? Okay,
we ain't sharing, dog. That's why I'm setting the rule from the beginning. No sharing. You eat your only time you share is if you can't have no more. Like if I done had it all, like you can't have no more. But no, ain't no sharing.
That's an easy lie.
Yeah. Ain't no sharing. No, we not sharing. For real, we not sharing. We not sharing. We gonna eat it all up. Cause I might go.
Bro, what time you gotta be in?
I'm about to leave right now. Hey. For everybody, man, listen, where my dog was at. My dog Kev came in today. I got to be down there for like 10. They slowed it down because of the rain, so we good. You know, I'm about to get on the road, put it up, and get out. Where my dog's at, man, for my dog Kev, OP, the Queen, Stewie.
I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
Ho, ho, ho!
Yes, sir.
Hey, we gonna see y'all next week, man. Hopefully, Kev might be back. You never know with this guy. You never know, dude. Appreciate having him in, though. We out of here. Ho, 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 ho. Dog.